Real motion getter. Stay in motion. Gonna keep that motion. We gonna stay on top. $1 million nigga. $1 billion nigga. This is not no cap talk.
90 days left till 2026. 90 days left till 2026. Your 1 year, your Neo year, baby. It go down, it go down. Look, you are God. Your pineal gland is the throne. The moment you activate it, you unlock your power to make anything happen.
Message.
So get it on, turn it up, and make things happen. When you picture stuff in your mind's eye, that image is energy. And that energy always seeks form, form, form. So what are we manifesting in this 2026? Well, I'm about to show y'all right here, right now. What's the deal, family? What's the deal? Y'all see the cover? Ha! Y'all see the cover. I can't make it up. Hey, look. This is going to be one of those. I'm about to go through a plethora of techniques that the family can tap into to tap into their 1 year, their Neo year. And Neo is an important staple or energy to have inside of you because you got to understand and know that you're the one.
Message.
See, look, I just read that Reverend Ike book in the Patreon, in the book club. And the book was, what was it called? It was called, the title was, Will the Real Jesus Please Stand Up? Will the Real Jesus Please Stand Up? And essentially what Reverend Ike was saying is, you got to pop your shit.
Sorry about you.
You got to talk your shit, pop your shit, walk your shit, move in the aspect of being God. So, you know, a lot of times we fall into this humble, woe is me kind of energy, you know, not trying to take up space. But the real game and the real power is to claim your victory. Claim your victory and stand in it and be appreciative of knowing that you are God.
Message.
Oh, hey, I'm excited about this build. What's up, family? I see y'all in here. Hey, light this thing up. Light this thing up. This is going to help somebody make some noise in this thing. All right, here we go. Let me show you all these slides I put together. So 2026 is the 10 year, which is the zeros and ones. And we know zeros and ones is essentially your creative sphere, your creative power. So think about the zeros and ones as the great mother being the zero, being the chaos, and then the one being the spark of light, being thought, which is order. So chaos out of order, right? You need both to create reality down here. You feel me? So you have to go into the darkness to come out with some light. So darkness and light are one, Set and Heru are one. Cool. That's what we're falling into, this Neo 1 year, right? Becoming the one. You straighten out the zero, it becomes a one. See it that way, looking ass. So that's what we're on, right? This 1 year coming up, we got to get ready for it. And 90 days is a perfect time for transformation. You know, they have all these different ideas and physiological, psychological ideas and concepts that says, hey, it takes 90 days, baby. It takes 90 days to get to where you are and be who you are and pop your shit.
Message.
So right now is the perfect time to turn up. Don't wait until the new year. Start now. Get it in now. And I'm going to show y'all some techniques and some exercises, some spiritual practices that you can do to turn up right now. So boom, it's the one, right? If we know that Neo is the one, you're the one, right? 9 year, the one coming into the 1 year. Then we got to understand what the neomelanin is, or my bad, the neuromelanin. So the neuromelanin is important, man. I can't make it up. This is important. This is what's going to change your world. This is it. This is the chaos out of order. This is the dark matter that we're talking about. This is the energy that you want to build upon in your spiritual domain. If your neuromelanin is not active, then you're basically a shell of yourself. You have brain fog. You're not thinking fast. enough, right? You're not receiving your channels or downloads essentially, and you're not able to have the motivation or the gumption to move. Now, a lot of it is based off of the things you put inside of your body, right? The food, and and some of the bad habits that people have. But essentially, you can override that if you are in a space of spiritual practice, spiritual gnosis, and being really one with yourself. So let me show y'all what it is, family. So neuromelanin or neomelanin, right? The German words new means new in English, new. So that's you becoming anew, right? You're becoming anew. Role, an artificial language for international use that rejects all existing words and is based instead on an abstract analysis of ideas. So that's basically your symbols. That's you seeing pictures. You feel me? In the aspect of 1,000 words, a symbol or a message speaks 1,000 words. So you can reject the word and you can just go straight to the symbol.
Message.
And symbols are what impregnates your subconscious mind. You feel me? Or that zero or that chaos or that darkness, right? Symbols are the language of the subconscious mind. I can't make it up. You should have a plethora of symbols around your home. That's just that's just what it is, family. You feel me? There's no way around it. These symbols are speaking another language to you. See, we believe in this English language that because that's the human, that's the logical mind trying to rationalize this human thought. You have another language when you transition, and that language is pictures. Your first language is pictures. Your pineal gland is shooting out pictures, right? And then you can also input pictures into your pineal gland to form it into energy. And then we know as energy is coming into form, or these waves turning into particle form down here in this matrix. So now it's just important to tap in with your symbols so you can actually create the reality by deprogramming or decluttering your subconscious mind, and then walking in that existence by being a more high vibrational being,
Message.
I can't make it up. I'm just telling you what it is. There's no other way around it. You're just going to have to start having more positive thoughts or positive outlooks about yourself. And yes, you can pop your shit. You're just going to have that gumption, that level of courage, right? Hey, Rue, right? That strength inside of you. So here goes some stuff on neuromelanin that's absolutely fire. The brain's dark matter. What is neuromelanin? Neuromelanin is a type of melanin found deep within the brain. It enables consciousness by connecting lower brain regions responsible for basic alertness and motivation. Alertness and motivation.
Message.
With higher regions that manage thought and awareness. Disruption in neuromelanin have been linked to various disorders, including bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, psychosis, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's disease. So this brain fog is a real thing, family. I can't make it up. Like, some of us are stuck in this brain fog, and then we're just automaton or oblivious to the world. We have to move in a space of empowering our mind. And it takes some work, because again, they have programmed the world to be robots. And essentially what happens is they're keeping you in a trance-like state to fall into the addictive behaviors of the food, the alcohol, the weed, the social programming engineer, the TV, right? And these things is just making you a shell of yourself. You don't know yourself from a hole in the wall, right? So now it's just about basically taking back your power and taking back your mind by getting rid of all of it, and then falling into the new you, the one, the Neo. And listen, family, I'm just telling you what it is. It's going to take some courage, because you got 90 days to transform your energy. See, if we understand that these numbers, right, are just speaking a specific energy signature for the times of the day for ourselves, then we need to move in the aspect of putting ourselves in position during them numbers. Hold on, let me get my sound effect. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. There's no way around it. You feel me? That's what spirituality is. Either you're into the invisible or you're not. So you can't just be playing around and thinking like it's some kind of hocus pocus thing. You either into it or not. You either about your spiritual practices, spiritual bag, or you're not. Simple as that. And a lot of times what happens is we're believing that, you know what I'm saying, oh, everything's just going to go my way. I'm going to just let everything flow and stuff like that. Nah, sometimes you just got to get mad and fed up because essentially you're letting things flow from the human level. You're letting things flow like a robot, like a goddamn zombie, like a goddamn a sloth, one of them people that just knuckle jagger people. You feel me? Yeah. So now it's either put up or shut up. And 90 days is a powerful time to transform your whole being, transform your whole existence right now and become the one, the neomelanin one. So what does it do? What does neomelanin do? I mean, neuromelanin do. It supercharges brain signals, increases the speed of electrical impulses between neurons, enhancing thinking, memory, and bodily movements. Thinking, memory, and bodily movements. Thinking, memory, and bodily movements. So what does that mean? That means that whenever you are in motion, right, it's based off of your neuromelanin. See, look. When your neuromelanin is really activated and that venom is taking over your brain, essentially what's happening is helping you move strong, courageously, right? Just like the movie Venom, right? When he came out, of the white boy, he moving strong, he's like, hey, what's up? And he ready. So now that assertiveness, that aggression, that energy is important in this time and day. Very important. I just posted a video on that on the Patreon. Yeah, I just did it on the Patreon. Let me see if I can show y'all that real quick. I just did it on the Patreon. It was on Bobby speaking about popping your shit. You feel me? Very important to pop your shit because essentially, if you're not popping your shit, then who are you, right? You're just staying stuck in a cycle of the human. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, this thing ain't working right now, but we'll figure it out. So Bobby basically was just saying, like, look, nigga, pop your shit, or y'all can go to the Patreon to see it. All you got to do is sign up and shit. I send out free stuff to Patreon members as well that just signs up for the free thing. You feel me? Because essentially, I'm about to move off of this YouTube because I'm trying to show some real hard evidence through the movies, through symbols, through stuff that be copyrighted. And you know, shit, I love my movies. I love my shows. And shit, that's where I can really get out and really decode some stuff. That whole Stranger Things will be on Patreon. And I'm breaking it down picture by picture, baby. I'll just tell you what it is. Side up, baby. All right, it says detoxifies the brain, absorbs and neutralizes heavy metals and pollutants, protecting neurons from damages. So them, you know, that I can't make it up either. Them parasites is basically another entity or energy that's causing you to have this brain fog and causing you to be, you know, shell of yourself or just like, you know, in a space of robotic and not really thinking outside of the box. You feel me? Like you're literally trapped in a box with some of these parasites because they're just keeping you in a funk, in a space of, you know, non-thinking. So now it's up to you to really step out of that funk and detoxify your brain by oxygenating your body, oxygenating your brain. High Taki, y'all know I got it down there, baby. You know where it's at. Very, very important. I can't make it up because at the same time, at the end of the day, then we're just programmed or put in the space of having it all around us. The foods we eat, the waters we drink, and so on and so forth. Now you can do stuff to combat it, but goddamn, you can do so much. You feel me? And I'm gonna show y'all some things to do to combat it for real. And balances brain chemistry. Neuromelanin balances brain chemistry, regulates neurotransmitters like dopamine, adrenaline, stabilizing mood, focus, and resilience. Mood, focus, and resilience. So think about neuromelanin is like a turbo button. When it's on, when it's working, your brain can solve problems faster, right? Think about your neuromelanin like a supercomputer. It is your supercomputer. It helps your thoughts run faster and it helps you become smarter.
Message.
So we want to not shit on our neuromelanin and think that, it's just active inside of us. There's things that's causing it to not move inside of our brain, inside of our pineal gland, which is the crown, which is the kingdom. You feel me? Because again, when you put energy in that pineal, essentially what's happening is you're going to start moving with inspiration, right? And then images that you're putting in your pineal gland is going to start making you move to go take that class, to go talk to that female, to go make this actionable step so you can then walk into the miracle. No other way, baby. You think the miracle is going to happen because you're playing the scratch off and shit. Ha! You just hoping. That's praying. Now you might as well go back to church. You playing them same 6 numbers for the past 12 years, and them hoes ain't bust a grape. You probably won $300 off them 12 numbers out of 12 years. 6 numbers out of 12 years. You've been playing them damn same 6 numbers for 12 years, and them hoes ain't even bust a grape. And then you hear me say this, and you still hoping and praying. Nah, that nigga Dream don't know what he talking about, nigga. My number is gonna hit, baby. I promise you them hoes gonna hit. All right, baby. Hey, I'll see you. See you when they hit, dog. You know what I'm saying? It just cut me off a piece there too. Because I was a few to keep on making you go. Because I kept on making you mad about it. You feel me? Just break me off a little piece or whatever. But I'm just telling you, man, you can walk into the miracle by accidents happening. Like, oh shit, I done walked into somebody that's going to put me into the game. A lot of this stuff is based off of relationships anyway, manifestation. So then what does that mean? You're going to have to build up the courage, the strength to find more like-minded individuals that can resonate in the person that you're trying to become, the vision desired you're trying to claim yourself as in the aspect of manifestation. You're going to have to be around the people that can make it happen. And that's an important aspect in this thing. So one of the biggest aspects that I want the family to practice right now during these 90 days is find times to go outside. Get outside every day. That's going to activate some of that sun god energy inside of you. Remember, the sun is your friend. And the more it touches your skin, right, the more it's activating and helping your melanin. I've been outside. I've been trying to go stronger outside for the past 3 weeks. Trying to sit out there for at least another hour. You feel me? So usually I'll be out there and, I'll be getting my thing in or whatever. And I'll do hours at a time. You feel me? Now I'm trying to get out there and try to push to 2 hours at a time. Cause shit, that it's a freedom thing, actually. You know what I'm saying? I get to play with my kids. I get to do my conscious breathing, which I'm about to talk about. And I get to be, in the space of basking in the sun, which we are the sun people. So, get outside and really turn your water into magic. In this book that we're reading in the Patreon, Secret Science of Black Male and Female Sex, T.C. Carrier, he's speaking about how the sun actually turns your water into vapor, which in that vapor is spirit molecule thoughts.
Message.
So now, but I know it as, the sun is actually giving you photons, and these photons is little light molecules formulating to activate your pineal gland to then secrete that neuromelanin or that melanin out of your pineal so you can start to move. You know what I'm saying? Courageously. Think about I Show Speed and Kai Cenat in them, and even the NBA YoungBoy kid, right? These young kids is in motion, they're moving, right? Now, at that age that they're in, right? That primal age they're in a perfect time. And all of my young guys, y'all are in a perfect time, because that's when your energy is really cranked up and your melanin is really turned on. You feel me? I can't remember what book it was in, but it was in it was probably in a Layla Africa book. They saying that 16 to like 28 is a prime time to manifest things. So now what happens is, you know what I'm saying, they throw you into college. They say, hey, you got, so that's really where it's at. That 16 to 27, you got to just sit with yourself. You feel me? And there's some particular things that you can do to activate that neuromelanin, activate that advanced thought, right? That powerful thought by, tapping into your spiritual work. So all my young guys that's listening to me right now, I'm telling you, you're in a prime state. Now, my OGs and y'all, the old guys, right? Us out here, right? Y'all are still in a prime state because it's never going to die. It's just that their age group is, really in a space of having that vigor and adventure. So you see Kai doing all this, they are doing a million damn shows or whatever, right? I Show Speed, he doing there. He met the YouTube CEO dude, right? And then it keep on going. It's just nothing but motion. You feel me? So, and the thing is, what you got to look at it as, they could have accidentally fell into their God body by saying, fuck it, I'm just do me. I want to do this Twitch thing, fuck it. You feel me? And that's the thing. You at that young age, that's where it's at, right? Instead of following the status quo and saying, oh shit, I gotta get a job, or I gotta go to college because this is what they've been programming me since I was in kindergarten, right? Them kids said, no, you know what, I'm gonna do this Twitch thing. No, young boy, I'm gonna do my rapping thing. 15, 6, 14, whatever, however old they were, right? And now they're seeing the fruits of that labor pay off right now.
Message.
Absolutely amazing. So, I want the family to understand that you have it inside of you too. And a big aspect is just activating that neuromelanin. And one way to activate it is going outside. Going outside. Let's see what y'all talk about. What's up, family? I see y'all in here. We in this thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in this thing. Hey, light this thing up, baby. Light this thing up. Let's get it on. Conscious breathing, oxygenates your brain and all your cells. Focuses your attention and stokes your etheric fire by energizing your chakras. We are energetic beings, and breathing turns the switch on and off. That's where it's at, family. You want to do this conscious breathing for real, because again, conscious breathing is now I've been practicing it heavier about 8 months now. Real heavy. I've been going in because I read this book called Breath or Breathe. Breath. It's called Breath by somebody. Just look up the book Breath. It's like a bestseller, right? Breathe. And essentially it was very, very good. And I've been like, all right, fuck it. And I read some deep breathing books before, but this one was really good, and it was, it kept my attention. Now, there's a lot of different books on breath, but y'all know, do the 4-4-4 method. Breathing in through your nose, holding for 4, breathing out through your mouth. Set your alarm for 10 minutes and do it. I can't make it up. 10 minutes, nigga. God damn, you don't got 10 minutes for yourself to tap in? Ha! Niggas be like, nah, fuck that. I don't got that 10 minutes. What's up, Rising Vibes? I appreciate that, man. I don't got that 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes, baby, and tap in and turn on for real. So conscious breath is one thing. Fasting. Now this is the one that's gonna shift. If you want to get your world in order fasting. You got to figure out how to fast. At least what I've been practicing now is I've been practicing fasting once a week. So at least one day out of the week, I'm gonna fast every week, right? And I've been doing that for now probably about 3 months now. Just one day, this day I'm gonna fast, right? And it's good because, again, it's gonna help your sympathetic nervous system go into the parasympathetic nervous system. So your sympathetic nervous system is a fight or flight response where you're always aggressive and angry and shit, right? And your parasympathetic is when you're more in the calm state, you're getting into the loving, more flowy state. And that's good because, again, the only way you're going to receive your channels and downloads is if your nervous system is in a calm, tranquil, peaceful state. And a lot of times when we keep on eating, what happens is we keep on raising up these insulin spikes, right? But then also, forget the insulin spikes, just the constant bombardment of parasites or whatever you're putting into your body, it never has time to heal. So now, I'm a faster, and I've seen the benefits of just fasting one day a week. You feel me? And it's something you might have to get used to. So, and this ain't no medical advice. I'm not a doctor. Shout out to YouTube. Ha! But you know what I'm saying? What you want to do is you want to start slow. So if you got to do the 12 hours and then 12 hours, right? 12 hours eating, 12 hours fasting, do that. Then go from 18 hours fasted, 6 hours eating, right? And then walk your way into at least a 1-day fast, somewhere. You feel me? The idea is to let your body get some rest. So I want the family to think about a day through these next 90 days to where you can actually hit the fast. Catch a fast. 1-day fast. You feel me? At least a 1 day. Because if you can catch that 1 day, then you can catch the wave. And that wave is going to be important for your energy. It's going to be important for you to transform out of this thing. Ain't no wave. Hey, fasting is like your software update. You feel me? You're updating your body. You're getting your body back in line. So you need to fast to get your computer back running smoothly. And I'm just telling you what it is. These foods is causing you to think differently. And I get it. The Bobby Hemmett school of thought and the panic school of thought. I'm just telling you straight up what it is. Your first brain is your gut. And that's based off of your vagus nerve being primarily connected to your gut, your stomach muscle, right? So now all of a sudden, them electrodes in your brain is causing you to think a little bit differently than what you were meant to think of, like, right? And this is all about speed, electricity, speed, that electrical energy making you move courageously, joyously, happily, right? So again, hey, get that fast in, or shit, you're gonna be fastly approaching robotic energy.
Sorry, bye.
All the time. God damn, that's God damn. Meditation is a must. I can't shake that. I gotta practice that all the time. It's easy, right? You could do you gotta meditate every day, I feel, right? So 90 days, say, fuck it, I'm meditating every day for at least 10 minutes a day. Because remember, the vision that you're seeing in your mind's eye is energy. So that energy that you're seeing constantly, repetitively, is going to form into matter, right? Or this thing we call this illusion is matter. So now all of a sudden, if you're meditating on a particular vision every day, right, then essentially you don't have no choice but to take form of it, right? Your body is going to start to make you move into particular things, right? That's why the fasting and the drinking water and all of that stuff is important, because again, sometimes we're a shell of ourselves and we don't want to move because the food got us stuck. But if we, fast and get into a space of saying, all right, well, my energy, my electrodes is moving, then essentially what you're seeing in your mind's eye is going to make you move to that particular mission. And it can just be little increments of it, right, here and there. But essentially what's going to happen is it's going to eventually take shape to where you're moving a lot. So the mental pictures you're seeing in your mind's eye is very, very important. The Patreon family and I, we got this challenge going on where we're just, every time I put up bing bong, I tell them 30 seconds, just sit wherever you're at, take 30 seconds and visualize. Visualize your new vision desired, your new self coming into form. So that is important because, again, if you do it multiple times out the day, then you're constantly seeing this new person desire, right? Remember, your subconscious mind doesn't know if it's real or fake. So you're going to have to put yourself in the best position possible to remember to see yourself as the winner, to see yourself as somebody that's successful, to see yourself as somebody that's free.
Message.
And look, I'm pushing, and every time I'm pushing this on the Patreon, I drop and do my 30 seconds, but I'm trying to push it more, and I want the Patreon family to also push it too. So show these pictures, show this Bing Bong picture, because essentially Bing Bong is your imagination. And in the Inside Out, he's basically a pivotal figure in getting the little girl back home. Very, very important, family. I can't make it up. And writing. Find a time these next 90 days. Find a time to write out your vision desire. 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It takes 5 minutes. Write out your vision desired out into the world. You feel me? You can speak it out loud too, but writing it out loud is essentially putting you to work. And that putting you to work is a cause and effect. For every cause, there's an effect. So by the power of you just writing it out, it's going to turn you up and turn you off. So I wanted to share this with the family because I think this is important, family. I can't make it up. 2026 is right around the corner. It's the 10, it's the zeros and ones. It's your creative sphere, right? It's the great mother and the spark of light. And essentially, I want the family to understand to the core that, hey, you can just sit around these 90 days, or you can get to work and lock in.
Message.
All right, let's get it on. Motion Mondays, baby. Motion Mondays. So y'all know what Motion Mondays is. This is when I go down my Instagram feed and we feed our spirit high vibrational information, high vibrational messages, so we can turn into the motion, vision, desire driven beings that we're supposed to be. You feel me? Again, if you're still into the constant repetitious cycle of the distractory energy, then you're fucking up, and you're fucking up big time, because essentially what's happening is it's causing you to not look at your agenda or not focus on what you got going on down here. And that's very important to understand. I get it. It is compelling because you're in a low vibrational state, a funk, right? You're addicted to it. But essentially, we got to get off of that thing and move into the space of challenging ourselves to tap into God. Yeah, I watch my shows. I watch all them. I watch my shows, and I just and have a good time watching them. What am I watching now? I'm watching that. I started that Black Rabbit show. Is it called Black Rabbit? Yeah, started that yesterday. Been watching the Sneaky Pete show. Very good. Black Rabbit, Sneaky Pete. Put them two down. And what else we watch? Nigga. We tried to watch that damn because we thought it was a love story. So D-Ray and I, we like, oh yeah, I ain't seen a black love story in a long time. It's #1 on Netflix. Nigga, I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, this is gonna be good. Bows and roots, elbows and root, whatever it was called. I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, damn, this look like it's gonna be good. Two beautiful people in this bitch. Okay, let's see what it is. Nigga, I seen Tyler Perry's name. I turned that bitch off. I said, oh no, you're not gonna trick me today. Fuck that. I turned that bitch off. Sorry about you. I was out of there, boy, quick. Then D-Ray, nah, let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. You can't go against the goddess. What you gonna do? What y'all want me to do? I knew it though. I said, nah, babe, this ain't it. I just seen his name. Every time I see that nigga name, I be trying to debate that nigga like I'm in the league and shit. Football, juke moves in this bitch. Nigga, I seen that nigga Tyler Perry's name, nigga. I tried to get off of that quick, so D-Ray wouldn't have kept it. But she, you know what I'm saying, she caught it. She's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. Oh, shit, I clicked on that love story, boy. That love story and trick you. So we didn't watch it. We watched the first, 10, 15 minutes of it. And then I was like, nah, I had to put my foot down. Hell nah, babe, you got me fucked up. This shit trash. This shit ain't it, nigga. They had, look, this is how I said, oh yeah, we turning this bitch completely off. She a rapper girl or something, a rapper R&B girl, something like that. Boom. The manager dude, she like, nah, I want to do something else. I hate this type of music. So she turned, whatever, right? She gets out of this shit. Like, I'm getting out of this thing. Cool, right? Boom. Nigga, her boyfriend and the boyfriend's dad tragically dies in a car robbery. I said, this nigga... I said, what the hell? This nigga Tyler Perry is crazy, boy. I don't know what just the extreme. He'd be like, whoa. Then she hop on the bus with the mama of the boyfriend and the dad that just transitioned. I said, why is this #1 on Netflix? I said, Tyler Perry might got some money into Netflix now. They might be partnering or whatever because they pushing his shit right to #1. Absolutely horrible, family. I could not make it up. We stopped watching it. Right when she started picking the berries and shit, I said, all right, nah, this is a slave movie. I said, he ain't about to trick. Nigga, she started picking berries. I thought I was in an elementary school class when I seen that. I thought I was back in goddamn slavery times. She started picking berries in this bitch. I said, oh my God, what is this? I just turned it off. I could say, that shit was hilarious, boy. I was done, baby. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take y'all shot at it. But, whenever you see Tyler Perry's name, be very, very wary. That nigga right there, that nigga don't stop, boy. I'd be like, dog, come on. All right, let's get that on. Let's get it on. Let's scroll down my Instagram feed and feed our spirits some high vibrational stuff. Let's see.
Understood something we have forgotten.
Hold on. Let's get it right. It's
Renewable. It is sacred currency, and every moment you spend it carelessly, you diminish the divine force flowing through you. You say yes when your soul screams no. You give your time to what doesn't serve you because you fear disappointing others. You exhaust yourself, keeping everyone else comfortable while your own spirit withers. This is not kindness. This is self-betrayal disguised as virtue. The masters knew. What you allow is what will continue. Every yes to the wrong thing is a no to your highest purpose. Every boundary you fail to set is permission for others to drain what is sacred within you. Your energy does not belong to the world. The world gets to experience what overflows from a cup that you keep full. Stop treating.
shout out to the goddess. Yes, yes. Jeannie Clark. Jeannie Clark. Yeah, your energy is important, family. I can't make it up. We understand that, right? You are nothing but a ball of energy. And the pictures that they keep on showing you is causing you to form a reality that's not serving your greater good.
Message.
So you want to understand that the pictures are also energy and they're going into your pineal gland. So the bigger idea is, what are you visualizing on a daily, and what is causing you to deteriorate inside based off of you seeing the drama effect over and over and over again, right? That's why they do the news like that, because they know if they can keep you in a low vibrational state, it's an easier state to get you addicted and keep your attention on something that's, non-cynical. So the people don't want to feed you power. They want to feed you fear, because again, that keeps the society in a sheep-based mentality. So the real game is, okay, how do you get off of that, right, and transform your own energy? How do you take yourself out of the goyim and move into the space of putting in pictures that actually serve you, putting in thought forms that actually serve your greater good, becoming a high vibrational being so you can attract more high vibrational things into your life? A lot of this stuff is only based off of focus. And what you focus on grows. So in order for you to become the version or the vision desired that you have in your mind's eye, you're going to have to feed your pineal gland some powerful images, so that energy, that image turned into energy, can transform into gold. Gold all around you, baby.
Message.
So I want the family to understand that to the core. It's up to you, family. There's no other way around this thing. Nobody ain't gonna come and save you. The Anunnaki is not coming back. I'm waiting for them aliens in November. Yeah, we'll see. I'm right here, nigga. Talking about some aliens, I'm right here. What you talking about is me, nigga. It's love. Y'all keep on waiting for, hey, it's me. All right, y'all don't gotta believe me if y'all don't want to. Just know, alien to this world, baby. I'm out of this world. I had a powerful dream last night. Shit, y'all was talking about some aliens. Y'all better try Jesus, because that's what y'all sounded like.
What if money doesn't come to you, it comes through you? What if you don't have the money you want because you believe it lives outside of you, it's separate from you, and it's something you have to call in? What if every time you decide to make money, manifest money, pray for money, choose for money, you also don't realize you have a belief that you now have to wait for the money to come from somewhere so that you can receive it, which delays it? And what if that delay creates delay? If you're body and being believes money's out there, your dominant vibration is scarcity, no matter how abundant you act. Because the money's out there, the money's out there, the money's out there, the money's out there. And that's your prayer, that's your signal. And if that's your signal, what you're really doing is coding in distance, separation, close but not quite, almost, nearly. You'll get clients who, can you tell me how much that costs? And can you send me the payment link? And then you never hear from them again. What if that's because you're running the identity of the seeker and not the source? And so when we pull rapid recoding into this, we're not looking to be aligned to the money that's over there. We want the recoding to mutate your identity architecture so the money runs through you. What if money doesn't come?
She's dropping right there. That's powerful. That's where it's at. Yeah, remember, money is just energy, so it's literally flowing through you. So it's like you can't think about it like the physical fiat dollar that they're giving you. Money is a sense of freedom. Money is a sense of adventure. Money comes in so many different forms that it can literally flow through you if you have the right mindset. So it's about understanding how to attract that particular energy in the form of it being inside of you already, you being that thing. That's what we've been talking about this 2026 year coming into the fold, right? You becoming the one, the Neo, the one, right? And you resonate in a particular spirit that gravitates you to more and more opportunities, more and more relationships that actually evolves your reality. So relationships is money, right? And shout out to my bro guy Yosef this weekend. Is it this weekend? This weekend, 10-4. Hey, go down Saturday, 10-4. Shrine of the Black Madonna, Brother Yosef, newlifetools.com, newlifetools.com. Y'all meet myself, D. Ray Wise, and Yosef, and a plethora of other people at Yosef's event. He's going to bring the heat. He's going to bring a powerful presentation. And I want the family to come and fuck with the family because we get it in these H-Town streets. You feel me? Let me put the link up to Yosef's website if y'all going to be in attendance. H-Town stand up. H-Town stand up. So yeah, this is about flowing a particular spirit, right? And a lot of it is just based off of the non-belief in yourself. That belief in yourself is a huge contraption. It's like it's like the key. It's the key. It's the locking key. Either you're gonna be God or you're gonna be human. So you got to choose. God, human, right? And God is essentially the power of you being assertive, confident in the space of oneness with yourself, and being able to understand that you're beyond this human existence, and you can program or make the world that you want to see come forth based off of thought alone.
Message.
So run the play on self, and turn up and turn out. Shout out to this guy that's right here. Let's keep it rolling.
You know that feeling you have deep down of like, I know I'm meant to be a millionaire. I know I'm meant to find my soulmate. I know it. There's a reason for this. The energy within you is unlimited. It cannot be created nor destroyed. So when you understand that your energy is unlimited, you deserve unlimited amounts of money, unlimited amounts of love. You deserve this billions and billions of dollars. So why does 99% of the population never achieve this? It's because they believe it doesn't exist. They don't believe that they are energy. They believe that there's some human powerless being. This is not true. They have shadows that literally block them. The universe wants to give you everything. The universe wants to be attracted because you have a magnet within you. You have this within you, and it wants to reach you so badly. God wants you to have all that money. He wants you to have all that love. He wants you to have all of these things, and you have it within you. So are you with dang you. So when you have that feeling of, I know I'm meant to make $1 million, you have that frustration of, why can't I just find it? It's within you. When you understand that you are unlimitless, when you understand that you're limitless, when you understand this, you ask yourself, how do I heal what holds me back? How do I heal? I can't do it. You can. You heal all these limiting beliefs that tell you that you can't do it. You can literally reprogram your mind to tell yourself that you can do it. Start attracting everything that you can attract into your life. Literally. That 1% of the people that actually do manifest everything is because they understand this. This is the secret. And I just gave it to you, baby. You know that feeling you have?
Shout out to the goddess. Love again, Jen. Love again, Jen. Yeah, family, I just said that the belief is the biggest aspect in this thing. Because whether you believe it or not, is going to come into fruition. See, what happens is, let's say you start off believing it, and then spirit throws a monkey wrench in your game plan, your logical game plan, and you are seeing the vision desire come into reality by a certain way, a certain narrative in your mind, a logical thinking narrative in your mind. The spirit is like, nah, I actually got somewhere faster, and that way that you was thinking wasn't gonna work. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. That way wasn't gonna work, man. You thought it was gonna work. You thought you was gonna be this rapper, that dude, they gonna hit that million and shit. You thought it was gonna be the crypto that did it and shit like that. You feel me? But spirit threw a monkey wrench in that thing. You feel? You thought you was gonna work 2-3 jobs and hit that lick. Spirit has a different route for you. So the problem is, when you hold that belief, you got to know that everything is working out for you. Everything is in your best favor.
Message.
So when the spirit does throw this kind of uncomfortable move in your game, that's not the time to start thinking low vibrational thoughts and that, oh shit, that shit don't work. Oh, woe is me. Damn, I knew it is. That's when you just go back. You revert right back. You got to have the undeniable will that you're going to win. Why? Because you're God.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
So if you know that down here you're playing a third dimensional game that takes time to put pieces into a particular place, in a sense, you got to fall into understanding the game, right? 1, loving the game, 2, and then just believing in yourself that you're going to get to that end result no matter what.
Message.
So, hey, I just want to encourage the family. I get it, you know, shit, my way to freedom went like this. What? It was a tsunami, boy. I didn't know what I was doing. I was hitting all type of dance move in this bitch. I'm sitting here like, God damn. I thought I was back in goddamn the 70s, pop locking and shit. In this whole tripping with myself. Hey, I gotta stop playing with y'all, man. I be on this whole. So you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, nigga. I told y'all I didn't know I was gonna sell supplements, man. I should have seen it in the cars when I used to sell drugs and shit. I didn't know it was gonna be from drugs to herbal medicine. I didn't correlate the two. I didn't know that was gonna be the move. But that's how spirit moves. It's like, nah, I got something better for you. Remember all them drugs you used to take? Remember when your brain used to be foggy and stuff, and then you tried to figure it out when you went cold turkey? Then you started taking all them nootropics and stuff, them herbs and teas, and trying to get your brain back right. That's what I want you to sell. That's what I want to push inside of you so you become free. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. Spirit got a funny way of doing things. And you know, the oracle said, hey, you just came down here to understand why you made the choice.
Message.
So keep that choice in your mind as a thing of like, hey, I'm here, I'm existing. Let's play the game. Shout out to this goddess, man. She be dropping. Her name is Love Again Jen. Love.
We do not create our own thoughts. We tune into certain vibrations of reality. When we hear certain kinds of music, when we're in the company of people who radiate certain kinds of thoughts and feelings, when you're watching the terrible, terrifying, cruel things are happening, it comes into you. Sometimes you can't help it. It's imposed upon you. But if you have conscientiously created an inner reality that is dynamically of your own choosing, then you will have a strong inner magnetism. And even when you are forced by circumstances into company or situations where vibrations are other than you want, you will have a strong counterforce within you. It's exceedingly important what you bring into your consciousness, because what you bring into your consciousness is what you will become. We do not create our own thoughts. We tune into certain vibrations of.
Shout out to the goddess. I'm gonna show y'all some low vibrational shit, you know. I gotta show y'all some of this. Yeah, lucky I can't find it. I better hope I don't find it. Oh, I found it. Uh-oh. I'll show y'all what they want to keep on showing the family in this time and day. You feel me? This what y'all niggas be attracted to and shit. Check this shit out. I said, damn, these young y'all seen this video, don't play. Look. Young guys. They gotta be about 30-year-old, boy. I said, it's going down. They gonna get to that young boy concert. They get into that young boy concert. You got them hooked up. Still Rob something. It's the master, baby. Make America climb again. They had to break the door. That boy, look, they got the air footage on their ass. Hey, I can't make it up, baby. Some of that stuff be funny, dog. You know, it's an interesting time, man. Like the youth is lost. A lot of the youth is lost, and we were lost too. So I'm not judging them. I'm understanding where they're coming from in the aspect of hunger and the survival mode instincts. You know, all we can do is just do our part in this matrix and give a word that will speak life into others. You feel me? And that's it. A lot of this stuff is programmed based off of the automaton energy, and people came down here to be automatons. They came down here to live out that existence. If we didn't have these automatons out here, then we wouldn't understand ourselves as a spiritual being, because we got to differentiate, right, from the human thought forms, the goyim of the world, to, you know, the spiritual gnosis of self. So, you know what I'm saying? When you see videos like that, you just understand, like, yeah, we're in a time where, you know, these kids is they need some guidance, they need some love, they need somebody to speak another existence into them. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of it is based off of the food, the vaccines, right? The social media scrolling and the stuff that they're feeding themselves into, because they think that the glamour is all that there is. And the glamour is fucking them up because that glamour is going to keep them in a perpetual state of the earth realm, where they just constantly seeking attention from others. You feel me? Instead of seeking attention from yourself.
Message.
So, you know, I showed y'all that because I want to show you how fast we can program people. Oh, God. Them kids said, fuck it, we going for ours. They had a meeting. They said, you know what? We got these shicey masks. We got a few guns. Man, let's hit that lick, baby. Shit, how we going to get to the club? We got to hit this lick. How we going to get to that YN concert? Hit that, them call it YN. And look, yeah, and I want the family to understand this too. The young thug, he doing his thing, very powerful brother, whatever he doing to attract a particular energy and resonance to speak to some of these kids that might be in the slums and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? All you can do is just salute it and respect it. Because at the same time, at the end of the day, he did his big one on this earth realm already at 25. Shit, what? The nigga looking like Jesus up there on stage. Every stage he go to, concert sold out. The whole world is you see what I'm saying? Him, Kai Cenat, Speed, these young kids is really speeding up their existence in a particular way, right? And we just want to look at it and observe it and understand it as something that they're experiencing as divine. Because again, you know, how many times are you going to see a Tupac of their generation? And, you know, I can't really see it like that. I'm seeing the young guy, you know, he doing his thing. And, you know, that's it. That's all I can see. But there's something that these kids are seeing that's really gravitating towards him. Like, they know all of his songs, all of his music, and they just in a whole zone of his thought forms or whatever it might be. He's speaking something to his music that's making these kids move. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the guy, because, you know, that's a powerful tool to have, that word. You feel me? That word that can make the masses move, essentially. All right, let's get one more in. Let's see. Share screen. Okay. She said it all. She said, hey, what you're putting inside your system.
I'm telling you, you can teach yourself to start saying things like, well, what if it does work out?
Right.
I know I'm scared that it's not going to, but what if it does? Because here's the thing. Do you actually know if things are going to work out?
No.
Great. So if you're going to actually presume the negative, then you actually owe it to yourself to also presume the positive, because you don't know. And here's what I'm going to tell you why you need to do this. So you need to start presuming the positive, because your brain is wired to help you.
Okay.
Like, nobody gets this. Like, are you somebody that believes in manifesting?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you got to watch
time.
it. You got to watch this, because if you constantly go, what if this, what if that, what if the other, you're manifesting what you don't want.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm going to explain to you what manifesting is. Manifesting is not, let me think about a beach house and a beach house comes. That's not how this shit works. Manifesting is the intentional act of programming your brain to think different things and to filter the world to help you get what you want. You are literally using manifesting to bring 4 different parts of your brain online to program what your mind sees. So it's a lot like Instagram. So the second I'm like, I'm going on a show, it's great. And I started like talking all about, like, I'd already followed, like, I just saw so much of your content because social media listens to you.
Right.
The filter changes, and then it shows you what it thinks you want to see.
Right.
We've all experienced that, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? Your brain works the same way. The exact same way.
So your brain's like a For You page.
Yes. Yes. Who programs it?
Me.
Yes. And your brain is paying attention to what you're actually saying. So if you're constantly going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, your brain is going to show you more reasons to be afraid. If you go, what if I can figure that out? What if it all works out?
Right.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to the goddess. Shout out to the goddess. Very, very fire stuff. Yeah, remember your conscious mind is the programmer, it's the leader, it is the manifester. Your conscious mind, your subconscious mind is a servant. So your conscious mind, what you see with these two eyes, what you're impregnating your body with on the aspect of what you're seeing, what you're listening to, what you're speaking to yourself, how you're thinking about yourself, your conscious mind is that, right? It's the one that's in charge, right? It's the operator owner. It's the one that's controlling the wheel. You feel me? You're your conscious mind in the car. The car is the subconscious mind. It's just going to take you wherever you want to go. And you're just driving down these avenues of whatever you're programming yourself to go into.
Message.
So you just got to understand to the core that the more I do high vibrational things, or the more I positively speak to myself and move in the actionable steps of creating this newfound reality based off of I'm staying in motion and in alignment with it, no matter what comes my way, right? No matter what tries to deteriorate me, right? Then that's the key. Because again, remember, sometimes Spirit has to throw a monkey wrench in your game. So you'll lose your job, but that was good. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because you have to go through a particular struggle to become something new to get to that freedom step that you wanted to get to. The job was keeping you comfortable. The job was keeping you a sheep. The job was keeping you a shell of yourself. And Spirit knows that you needed to lose that job in order to get to a new you. So now all of a sudden they got layoffs, and all of a sudden you're on the clock, and they're like, oh, we gotta let you go. And now you feel furious, you feel angry, right? Spirit needed to put that inside of you. So that furious, that anger gets shit done, because now you're turned up on another level to never feel that firing aspect again.
Message.
So we got to understand that to the core. Like, hey, if you just keep in motion, stay in motion, and understand. And that's why the 5 things that I gave y'all, family, I can't make it up. Let's get back to it. Let's do it again. Look, go outside. Conscious breathing. Fasting. Fasting is very, very important. Meditation and journaling. These 5 things is going to help you maneuver through the struggles of the day and through the human goyim ego-driven thoughts that's keeping you in lockdown.
Message.
So lock in and turn up on your goals, turn up on your dreams, because right now, these last 90 days into this 1 year is going to be very, very vital to become something new.
Shut up. Why would I give a damn what shape the motherfucking earth is? Why would I give a fuck about some shit like that? I will have no choice but to still live here and pay bitch ass bills.
Love and appreciate y'all, family. Peace to the gods.